The path to spiritual enlightenment is most definitely not an easy one, as I think many of you know. Life itself isn't easy, for that matter, and the spiritual life is difficult because man has bound himself in matter, materialism, and he has to make the journey back from materialistic things to the enlightenment offered by the spirit or spark of God within. I think one of the most difficult paths to take in these days and sustain in these days is the path which is taken by the Aetherius Society. The path of service, called by some karma yoga, and the path of devotion, caused by some bhakti yoga. Very difficult path, and it's a long one, but it doesn't contain the dangers, the imbalance that the shorter paths contain, because these two paths to enlightenment are themselves completely balanced if the traveler has the courage and determination to take the rough road with the smooth road, the light road with the darker road. And each time one falls for the materialistic tinsel offered by this alleged civilization of ours, one finds that it's more difficult to leave it. Some are being ruled by their lower aspects, the part of the basic part of the brain afraid, in fear and trembling, because it knows that it's on the point of losing control of its body, fights, and fights hard. You get the same thing just before meditation, true meditation. Very, very difficult experience. Just at that moment when the basic materialistic part of the mind is just hovering on the brink of losing its control, the control of the body which it's had maybe for lives before. It fights with every weapon at its command. Some of these weapons are extremely subtle. Some of them are akin to schizophrenia. And one has to determine whether you make that extra push to go over the brink to wrest control from this basic element which has been controlling you like a puppet for so long, or whether you stay just there. If you decide to go on as a last resource, unable to use any other weapons against you, the real you, the higher aspect of you, it will bring up its super weapon, a loneliness, and you will be alone. a point of consciousness alone in the universe, cut off entirely, so you think, from all help, all assistance, all sound, all companionship, all intimacy of every kind, and you'll be alone. And many stay there, unable to go on, unable to face the mysteries on the other side of this gulf of aloneness or loneliness. We are told that one can dodge this experience for many lives, that the memory of it is lodged in our basic mind so indelibly that every time we get near to approaching that particular condition again, it will bring forth its memory, and we stop and give it even a greater control than it had before. We might stop right there, and in the place of love and devotion might come hate, jealousy, and spitefulness. And this has happened to many people. It's happened to many people in all religions. There'll come a time, of course, when these energies will be so strong within them, when the yearning, the pure yearning for the spiritual life will be so strong within them that they will overcome all these difficulties. Yes, that time will come, no doubt. There is not a life stream on this or any other world that is lost forever. No doubt about this at all. But why suffer needlessly? Why be retarded needlessly? Aetherius has told us over and over again that we weren't put into this life to suffer. This life should be one of great joy, great accomplishment. It should be a magnificent experience. And it can be.